Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Italian God with 804 rating versus Yeezus as King with 911 ratings, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and with that being said, let's hop right in, and then we're going to go ahead and see Italian win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and decide to go first, 41 versus 40. Opening hands, we have Droll, Mystic Mine, Veiler, Buffalo, Veiler. Oh, this is very poor opening. Yeah, Buffalo with no Cybers sucks. Mystic Mine going first, isn't that great? They have Ash, dotKuro, Harpies, Veiler, Foolish. What deck are they on? Set Buffalo, activate Mine. Oh, it just doesn't do anything. Draw Shrouded Dragon. Okay. Shrouded Dragon effect. Go dump Sword, put back. Oh, okay. So it's Tri-Brigade. Branded. They're still playing the branded cards. And then activate Foolish Burial. So Foolish Burial, dump Nerval to grab Fractal to dump Kit to dump Mercarrier, set Revolt, pass turn, draw Gazelle, pass, draw Called By, Harpies, out the Mystic Mine, and then activate Revolt. So Revolt's gonna bring out Omen. Could have done this during draw phase, and then you just go like draw phase, do your things, you play around Droll because it's draw phase, you banish Buffalo, you go main phase, you Harpies out Mystic Mine, you didn't get stopped on anything because you were even monsters, so you could still activate all your effects. So that was just a misplay. They're going to dump Fractal, search Fractal, Omen, banish Buffalo, drop Droll and Lockbird, normal summon Fractal, Fractal effect, they're going to banish 3, chain Veiler, chain Called By, chain Veiler, just so that way they can survive. And then attack. I mean, hey, they're not in a horrible draws Jack. Hey, they're not in a horrible spot. It's not a good spot. Normal, make Banelings. Banelings 1, Gazelle 2. So, special summon out, search Sanctuary, Gazelle, effect a dump, chain Ash Blossom on that. Activate Sanctuary, relinking the Banelinks. They could dotKuro the Jack. They could make a link 2 then, which gets hit with Veiler, and then they lose. But if they're able to beat over Fractal, then that would be pretty strong. So it doesn't look like they're going to dotKuro the Jack. Okay, well, they're going to link those off, make Update Jammer. Oh, yeah, they're going to lose. Just any interruption here just ends them. Update Jammer, and then transcode effect, target update Jammer, chain dotKuro to banish, battle phase, beat over. Let's find out. Draws Bird Call. Okay, yeah, Bird Call gets them there. Even if they didn't draw good, like they had Veiler against nothing, they'd hit the top deck here. But now they can go search out Sparrow. Normal summon out Sparrow, and then link those off, make Blossom, Omen, search Tri-Brigade, and then obviously it's just game from there. But going on to the next game now, we're going to see Salad decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Ash, Foxy, Rage, Foxy, Nib. They have dotKuro, Fractal, Imperm, Bird Call, Warbler. Oh my gosh, the Tri-Brigade hand is insane. So normal summon Foxy, effect, look at the top 3. And then that's going to grab Spinny. Okay, we take that. Free Spinny. And then Spinny effect, Spinny Graveyard effect. They're thinking they're going to end up dotKuroing the Spinny, turn the Foxy into Banelinks, search out Sanctuary, activate Sanctuary, relink the Banelinks, set Rage, pass turn, draw Nib, and then go main phase, Bird Call, chain Ash Blossom, Fractal effect, ditch itself to go dump. And then that's going to dump Nerval. Yeah, you don't want to dump Sparrow here, otherwise you lose to a Roar, you lose to a Veiler, you lose to an Imperm, you lose to everything. They're going to Rage Pop Kit. Then just pass turn, draw Desires. Yeah, I guess you probably just lose to everything anyways. Yeah, whenever I think about this deck, I think about how unplayable it is without Anaconda. Anaconda is really what held this deck together. Kind of like Prank Kid. Like, Prank Kid probably didn't even need to get hit once Anaconda got hit because the deck just didn't do anything. Oh, they're going to banish. I don't know. There would have been funky builds of that deck coming out. There would have been Punk, Prank Kid. That would have been something to look forward to. But banish. Nothing gets banished there. And then draw anti-spell Gazelle. Okay. Then normal summon out Foxy. Foxy effect. Look at the top 3. And that is going to once again hit Spinny as the 3rd card. Getting free cards. Nice. Spinny hand effect. Spinny grave effect. So summon out. And then overlay those. So that's going to go into Mirage Stalio. Mirage Stalio. Summon out Jack. Wolf is now the 5th summon. And then on summon of that, they're going to activate Nib. Decides to not wait for them to activate Jack effect, which is what you're supposed to do, because they would go Jack effect. Target Banelings responds, and they would go, ah, yes, chain Nib. And then Jack effect would have already been used this turn, so then they can't use it if they keep going. I guess it also plays into a normal summon, because if they just normal summon out a monster, Wolf can then add back Ash Blossom, and Ash Blossom seems very good in this kind of scenario. But they're going to drop Nib, pass over. I think you just have to like take the risk, right? There's no point of not taking the risk, especially when you're in a pretty down bad scenario. I guess you could Imper Mirage Stalio too, force them to keep going, and then Nib. But summon out, dump Falco. And then Falco effect. Falco will set Rage, set Anti-Spell Pass, draw Tanky. Oh, that's perfect. And they have Banelings to protect. Play this like a weirdo though. Why is this the end board? You almost like, if your opponent normal summons out like a Fractal, you're screaming, because they're gonna go Nib, beat over Gazelle, Fractal, beat over Gazelle. You either rage out this, and the thing is, you're gonna end with no salads. So then it's top decks. Like, you're putting yourself in a top deck scenario for no reason, when this could have just been done way differently, and then you would have been in a good scenario. But going on into game 3 now, we're going to see Tri-Brigade Branded decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Spinny, Foxy, Roar, and Nib. Foxy, they have Fractal, Kit, Valor, Kuraz, and Ash Blossom. So they're going to activate the Fractal effect. The only hand trap they have is Nib. Nib isn't the greatest versus this. But Fractal, dump Nerval. Nerval effect goes search. So that's going to search Mercarier, I think. The Italian person's actually thrown up 7 OKs. I wonder how long it took for the opponent to resolve this. Oh, not long at all. They just signaled OK every 2 seconds. Yeah, okay. I mean, standard, right? Like, it's in the name. It's just in the name. But they're going to search and then discard. I don't even know what they searched. What did they search? They searched Fractal. Okay. I don't even remember which one they had in hand. I knew they had Kuraz. I'll summon out and then Kit effect to go dump. So Kit's going to go dump Mercarier. No, it's fair to not add Mercarier if you're going to discard Kit, and Kit, no, that's obvious. I just messed that up. I don't know why these cards are still in people's deck. I don't even know why people are on this deck. I don't know why the branded cards were ever in the deck, to be honest. That probably shouldn't have happened. We're never going to get Mercarier effect to go search. So, Mercarier, bro, this Italian guy's doing way too many thumbs up. Go search Shrouded Dragon. And then link off, go for Blossom. Omen effect to go search. So, that's going to go search out dotKuro. Shrouded Dragon. Shrouded Dragon's going to dump Sword, put back, draw on the Nerval, Sword, banish, grab Mercarier. Like, when it resolves like this, oh, it seems insane because you get so many free cards. And then you can use those free cards as discard fodder for the Bear Bloom. Or just put back. Like, in this hand, you'd be able to just, like, put it back. So, they're going to drop Nib on that summon. Pass over token. And then activate the effects. So, go search Revolt. Put back Mercarier. Draw Called By. Put back Nerval. Set, pass, draw Imperm. So, they have 5 interruptions between Revolt, Called By, Ash, dotKuro, Valor. They also have, Called By plus dotKuro, being able to, like, control the graveyard, because the thing about Salad is, like, yes, you can Ash Blossom or Valor them twice in a turn, but next turn their follow-up is still going to be very strong. But if you dotKuro Called By them, their follow-up's not going to be nearly as strong. Beat over token, main phase 2, summon Foxy, effect, and that hits Circle. Too fast, too furious, my bro. You gave me 1 second. There's no way you were actually going to Valor this. How long did they actually give you, though? Declare the effect. Oh my gosh, you can't just do that. You can't just declare it and resolve it, because this is going to happen. And they're going to be salty. Exactly. Ha ha ha. Okay. But, like, whose fault really is it when you didn't ask for a response? You declared the effect, but there was no point of you declaring if you were just going to resolve right away. Hey, but this is revenge, bro. They did way too many thumbs up last turn. At that point, when you're doing that many thumbs up, that's BMing. If you're thumbs upping 5 times per play, like while they're in deck in a 10-second period, that's BM. And then set, end phase, revolt. So, revolt, now bring out Nerval, Kit, Fractal, and then Blossom from Grave, turn those into Omen. And then effects will activate. Come on, don't mess this up. Let's go. The other person that showed off, that I recorded before this, was messing up. So they're going to Kit, dump Mercarrier, Omen, banish Banelings to turn off the traps. Okay, or they just hit a random back row. Nerval, search Kit. And then Blossom, draw Valor, put back Valor, pass, draw Fractal. And then normal summon out Kit, Kit effect. And then Kit will banish Mercarrier, Fractal, Chain Roar, Kit, Chainlink 1, Mercarrier, Chainlink 2, go grab Stratadragon, Kit, dump Nerval, Nerval effect to go search, and then that's going to grab Kit. Battle phase, Omen attack. So they only play 1 Kuraz in a Tri-Brigade deck? Oh my gosh, I'm so far out. It is insane. I am gone. You're playing these cards, which, like, the whole point is if, like, your Tri-Brigade stuff's rolling and this stuff's insane, but you're not going to play the second Kuraz, so that way, like, your turn 2 is better, like, follow-up. I don't know. Maybe that's, like, the new thing to play 1, but yeah, they're going to attack. Then pass, draw Rage. Normal summon Foxy, Foxy effect, chain called by on the Foxy in graveyard, so negating the Foxy on field. And then activate Spinny effect. So discard, target Nib, make a gang 500, Spinny graveyard effect, chain dotKuro on it. And then battle phase, attack over. And then Foxy attack. But oh yeah, no, I mean they're gonna get Omen search. I was thinking about something else there for a second. Thinking like last turn they could have banished Banelings. Worst comes to worst, Omen crash with Nib, effect is search. They have no monsters on board, and then they'd be able to keep going even with just what they have without the second Kuraz, because they're playing the bird cards. So then they could Fractal, discard, summon Warbler. Because last turn they didn't use any of these. All they had done was just normal Kit. Yeah. And then set Rage, pass, draw Valor. So Fractal effect, discard itself, go dump. But they do have multiple ways to push this turn. Also, are they just playing just the sword and nothing else? I think that probably makes sense. Yeah, their deck is just like hyper. Like their deck doesn't have as good a grind as the other builds by not that much. But they're taking out some of the, like, the not so great cards. Like Kuraz isn't that great to draw. They cut the fusion and Fawn of Albaz, which I really like because that stuff's not good. Summon Sparrow, Sparrow effect, search Nerval. And then overlay for assembled. Battle phase, attack, attack. And then main phase 2, Downered on summon Rage. Okay, or let them make Zeus. Zeus effect, chain Rage. Could have also kept Nib on board by popping Downered. But then I guess you can get punished if they can summon another XYZ, but they're playing Bird, so they can't. At least this version of it. They're going to banish, summon out double Dragon Lords, pass, draw Knockbirds, set it, pass turn, draw Foolish, Nerval effect, banish to summon. So they're going to banish 3, bring out Doom Eagle, and then could use Doom Eagle effect, put back Foxy. They decide not to. Make access code in the zone, they can't do it. And then Nerval, well, I guess they might not even have a target for that, but it doesn't matter because they're just going to use the effective gang attack, and then they admit defeat and leave. So seeing how long the match was, we can see that it was only 26 minutes long, and we are going to see the Tri-Brigade branded person end up winning here. Salad ended up losing. Yeah, I don't know, being a little bit toxic, it starts getting like that. It's like fair, right? But Salad, not a good deck. Tri-Brigade, probably also just not a good deck. Sword Soul, solid deck. Despia, solid deck. Predoplant Despia, you know what, somewhat solid, just because the deck itself isn't bad. Like, if people know where to hand trap, the deck definitely becomes much worse. If people side deck for the deck, then the deck's probably not playable. I don't know. I think Sword Soul, if people are prepared for it, I think Sword Soul is unplayable. I don't like Sword Soul. If everyone main decks 3 Nib and side decks 3 Token Collector, and that's like standard in everyone's lists, and then people are also just playing like, the standard, like classic Ash Veiler, Imperm type cards, then like, I don't know if I want to play Sword Soul, because like, it's kind of hard to beat those cards. Like Nib and Token Collector, Nib, you either have to like open good to where you can Chow Fang, or just like Long Young early in the floor, but then you're not going for the draw 2 combo, and you probably just end up losing the engine anyways, because your end board's not an FTK end board. It's not like a Scythe end board or any like lot of interruptions with a lot of follow-up. It's like a decent amount of interruptions with mediocre follow-up most of the time. Yeah, I don't know. Sword Soul's not my cup of tea. It's nice to go in second. That's the one thing I'll give it. It's going second. The deck can OTK in a lot of scenarios. That's like the one thing it's really got going for it. But and there's like Punk Therion, or just Punk decks in general. Punk decks seem strong. I don't know. I like E-Telly. E-Telly seems nice. And I like comboing. Comboing seems nice. Scythe Lock seems like it's just game every time you resolve it. But don't know where I want to go with the format though, because that deck also just loses to a Long Young Synchro or a Mirror Jade, so then you have to be able to prevent those, but you can't prevent Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade will always come out, even if you Ash Blossom them. Long Young Synchro, you have to have like the good hand traps to out that, or beat it, or prevent it, I should say. Unless you have the hand that beat it. Yeah, it's an awkward format. It's like we're in like somewhat of a triangle format right now, where it's like doop, 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 triangle. But with all that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.